Welcome to a very special episode of Retro Spectrum. This week, we are spinning Season two's Wheel of Death.
Oh no! So every episode, we choose a band to add to what we call the Wheel of Death. It's a band that's typically a response to whatever band we covered in the episode, sort of the dark side of that band, or what we deem the dark side on that particular in that particular moment.
Yeah, maybe going from an artist that we are curious about and want to listen to one that we maybe haven't heard and don't necessarily want to listen to, but has some sort of connection in there, usually.
Yeah, at least a vague connection.
So we have 12 potential bands on the Wheel of Death. Whichever one it lands on, will do the same thing. Listen to their entire discography, come back with the whatever's remains of our sanity, and record an episode based on that artist. So here are the 12 artists and the original artist that we kind of connected them with.
Episode 1, I had chosen Patti Smith, and in response to Patti Smith, I chose for the Wheel of Death Bruce Springsteen, because you hate Bruce Springsteen and they collabed.
He wrote one of her biggest songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does feel specifically geared towards punishing me, but keep in mind you'll have to listen to it too. So the next episode was Chumbawamba, and in response I picked Smash Mouth because I feel like they kind of occupy the same place in people's brains, like kind of throw away weirdo, not great music of the 90s. Turns out Chumbawamba is great, but let's, see.
Chumbawamba is so great.
Yeah, Smash Mouth may or may not have the same
And
quality.
I don't want to find out. So for the Spice Girls ep, I went with NSYNC because that's an obvious choice, right?
Classic. This one gets a little weird here. On the Tribe episode, I did not pick a band in response to Tribe. I chose, after you revealed Tina Turner as your choice, that I was going to add ABBA to the Wheel of Death, but I think your pick for Tina kind of balanced that out a little bit.
Yes, because on the Tina episode, I chose MC Hammer, which is sort of related to Tribe. So it's like,
yeah,
we kind of swapped on that one in a weird way. But
yeah, I think both of those picks kind of go with the other one. For Iron Maiden, we were in the metal vein, and we were surprised that Maiden was so literary and intelligent and like quality musicians and very business-like in their approach. So I picked Motley Crue because in my head, maybe this is or is not true, they are kind of the opposite of that. Still in that heavy metal vein, but much more like party, less serious, I guess, than Iron Maiden, but still kind of in the same place.
So for the Selena ep, I chose J-Lo because, again, obvious choice.
Great choice. The Goo Goo Dolls, which I think you had the worst reaction to, kind of a surprisingly worst reaction in my mind.
For the Replacements episode.
Yeah, it was the response to the Replacements.
What I have written on my wheel as Goo Goo Fucks.
Hopefully, cross your fingers when that one goes by. It doesn't land on that for you.
I'm still mad. And then L7 was kind of a similar thing. Maiden, Motley Crue. L7 is very oppositional to Lana Del Rey's vibe, I feel like.
Yeah. For Fats, wanted to pick somebody in kind of the same era, and Pat Boone did a cover of one of Fats Domino's songs that went to #1. So while it was happening at the same time and Fats was like trailblazing new music, Pat Boone was very much doing the boring mainline. Like, I think that will be excruciatingly boring to listen to all of his music.
Fats and Pats.
Fats and Pats. Oh yeah, never mind. I just picked it because it rhymed.
So for the Gorillas up, I was mad at you at the end of the episode. And so I went with the worst option of my cartoon band options, which was Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I do want to compliment you just on the category of cartoon bands as a response to Gorillaz. That's a great idea. And I think Alvin and the Chipmunks is maybe the pinnacle of what type of band could go on this wheel.
Yeah,
like, technically, yes, they did release albums, but no, I do not want to hear any of
and
them.
No
much
one
less all of
thinks
them.
of it as like a serious music
Yeah.
or like, yeah.
Yeah, so great
I
choice.
feel like Alvin and the Chipmunks is sort of like probably one of the funniest, if not the funniest, out of all the Wheel of Death options from both seasons.
Yeah, kudos. Unless we have to listen to it, in which
Right.
case I
And
probably
I'm
won't
sorry.
be as.
Yeah.
So our most recent episode, Shania Twain, extremely high selling artist, played huge shows like Halftime Show, that sort of thing. So I was trying to think of a band that kind of matched that energy and went with U2 because they are a quintessential arena rock band to me and very popular. And I
Neither
know
of us
enough to know
want
that I don't want to listen to all of their albums of theirs.
Some of these are not that bad at all, and some don't have very many albums, but then other ones have so many albums and are so bad.
I actually think it's the perfect range of like quality and quantity that
I
like it
agree.
could go not that bad or like really, really, really bad. Okay, hang on.
I'm really scared.
Before you spin it, what's your worst option?
The Goo Goo Dolls.
Okay, what do you think the best one would be?
Probably either ABBA or like MC Hammer wouldn't be so bad. J-Lo and Lana would be fine, I guess. Some of these are fine. I really don't want to do the Goo Goo Dolls or U2 or Smash Mouth or Bruce Springsteen, frankly. Those are the
I think
bottom of my list.
Springsteen is the worst. That's the one I'm the most worried about is having to do Bruce Springsteen. I
I'm
really
surprised you didn't veto that.
cannot state how much I do not want to listen to all of Bruce Springsteen's albums.
So Bruce Springsteen for you and Goo Goo Fucks for me are
I think
equal.
Lana Del Rey, I actually like wouldn't mind. That one wouldn't be
Yeah.
bad.
Her music is actually okay to listen to. Just the lyrical content is like a no, and she's like a kind of a dumb person. But
So those are the 12 choices. We're going to spin the wheel randomly. Whichever one it lands on, we're going to listen to all of that artist albums and then come back next week with our last episode for season 2. You ready to spin the wheel?
spin that wheel. MC Hammer.
Oh, yes. MC Hammer is such a good. Oh, yeah. Woohoo.
Thank God. I was so scared.
That was stressful. That was crazy.
Okay, what a relief.
Okay. Yeah.
This is going to be good.
That's totally
No,
manageable.
totally. And he doesn't have very many albums. See, I go out of my way to choose bands who don't have too many albums, especially if they're going to be like bad or unenjoyable to listen to.
Suffering.
You do not.
Suffering is part of the existence. Without suffering, if you don't experience the pain, you can't experience the pleasure.
I experienced plenty of suffering without forcing it on my own self. So
I got pleasure from you suffering, so that is also part of it.
that's part of the problem here.
Yeah.
And I will be taking that into account next season on my choices.
Too legit.
Too legit. Too legit to quit. Hey, hey.
And I think MC Hammer is going to be fine.
MC Hammer, not too bad, we hope. If you want to join us, you have 1 week. Come back in 1 week for the episode on MC Hammer.
Hopefully, happy listening, and we'll see you then.
Bye.